Welcome back to the Chasing Happiness podcast, an honest podcast about finding happiness, what it really means, and the process of getting there. My name is Crystal, and today we're talking about television. And I know you're all giggling, but there's a reason I want to talk about this today, because as I've been talking to more and more of you over the last few weeks, I'm starting to hear that TV is kind of becoming an escape for us. It's becoming the thing that we turn on, whether it be Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, to escape the reality of what is going on in the world around us right now. And I want to remind everyone, there's nothing wrong with doing this. If you need a couple of hours to unwind and you want to put on a new show that's airing on Disney Plus or something on Netflix because it's fun and it's lovely, that's all okay. But if you find yourself doing that, and then at the end of the week, you're looking back and feeling like you've accomplished nothing because all you do is watch television, then there's something else going on here. So this week, I want everyone to think about how much time are you spending watching television? And what I mean by that is how much time do you have the TV on where you're sitting on your phone and scrolling through Instagram or Facebook? Because let's face it, we all do that as well. Sometimes watching TV can be a wonderful thing. You can get lost in programming and enjoy this other world that has been created for you. But most of the time, we turn on the television at the end of a day because we've had a stressful work day, because we've had a lot going on, and we just want to shut our brains off. So we turn on the TV and then we start scrolling through social media. And if that's where you're investing your time, if you look back at the week and you think to yourself, 3 or 4 hours every night, I'm sitting on the sofa, I have something on the TV, even though I'm not really paying attention to it, and I'm scrolling through social media or I'm playing games on my phone, and I feel like I've accomplished nothing, then I want you to sit this week and think about how many hours you're really spending watching television or doing those sorts of activities that aren't actually getting you closer to your goals, that aren't helping you accomplish anything. Be realistic with your time. Be honest with yourself about how much time you are spending in that situation. And then start to make changes. I'm not saying you can't watch TV. I'm not saying you can't turn it on to unwind at the end of the day. But if you get home at 6 o'clock at night and you turn on the television and it's on until 10 or 11 at night, you're spending 4, maybe 5 hours with the TV on while you're scrolling social media, while you're not really doing anything productive, and your to-do list is growing. The things you want to accomplish and change in your life, they're not going to change unless you do something about them. So rather than spend 4 or 5 hours, start to set some limitations for yourself. Give yourself the expectation that yes, you'll be able to do that, but maybe you only do it for 2 hours a night instead of 4 hours a night. Or maybe you start small, and for you, if you watch 5 hours of television, you're only going to watch 4.5 hours of television. But for one of those 30-minute segments after you get home, you're going to be productive. You're going to do the things you want to do. Maybe for you, that's getting creative in the kitchen. Maybe that's working outside in the garden. Maybe that's just playing with your kids for a little while because you missed them while you were working all day. Think about how much time you're really spending doing those mind-numbing activities and how much benefit you're actually getting from them. Don't get me wrong, there can absolutely be some benefit, but when you're doing it consecutively for hours upon hours, you're actually missing out on other things. So be realistic as you're assessing. Figure out where you'd rather be spending your time and make some small changes this week. Take away 30 minutes of television and start doing the things that set your soul on fire, the things that bring you joy. Spend time with loved ones. Get creative and artistic, whatever it is that works for you. But if you're having a really bad day, remind yourself that it's okay to put on the television and shut off your brain for a while, because there's nothing wrong with that either. It's all about your personal perception and what you want to achieve throughout the course of the week. So don't beat yourself up one way or the other. Remind yourself that it's okay to be human. It's okay to need an escape, but it's also okay to try and be productive. And you can have both. You just have to pick how much time you're devoting to each. I hope you have an amazing week. I am wishing you fantastic weather, and hopefully most people are out of the snow season now. I know we are here in Southern Ontario, and I'm loving every minute of the sunshine. So I am sending love and light to you. Thank you for tuning in this week, and I will chat with you guys next week. Bye for now.